Billy Currington, people are crazy. Now, there's a statement you hadn't heard before, huh? On X-Country 106.5, 714. Good morning, David here on X-Country 106.5. Let's go check our forecast. 7 degrees out there. Feels like 7 below. And can you blame the weather person for that? Well, to find out, let's bring in a professional weather person. Good morning and welcome to the X-Country Studios, Kaylie Dion. How are you?
I'm good. I'm cold, but how are you?
You're cold. Well, you live in Alabama now.
I know. It's really funny how fast you forget how cold it gets up here.
For those of you who don't know, Kaylie, local person, grew up in Herscher.
Herscher, yep.
Herscher, and now big-time weather person for CBS in Birmingham, Alabama.
Yep.
Is it Birmingham?
Mm-hmm.
Folks, it sound,
CBS 42 News, named Best Newscast in the state of Alabama by both the Alabama Broadcasters Association and the Associated Press. CBS 42 News at 5, 6, and 10. The names you know, the experience you trust.
That's one of those folks here. But so we want to find out how local person gets from Herscher to Alabama. Do you want your buy or do you want the one that we have found online?
Hi, I'm Kaylie Dion, the newest member on the CBS 42 weather team. And I knew I wanted to do weather at a young age. I can remember the day exactly. It was April 19th, 1996. I was only about 11 years old. And there was 33 tornadoes that ripped through the state of Illinois. And while most people are inside, I remember standing outside with my dad while all the sirens were going off. Mom, not so happy about this, but I wanted to be a part of all of it. But I didn't start in television. The first few years of college, I majored in musical theater. I performed at Disney World, Carnival Cruise Lines, Cedar Point, many other places before I decided to take my performance to the camera. I enrolled at Southern Illinois University, Carbondale, where I received my bachelor's degree in radio, television, broadcasting. There I started in TV business at an ABC station in Southern Illinois. A year later, I moved closer to my hometown in Central Illinois. There I worked at a CBS station called WCIA for a couple of years. Now, here I am in Sweet Home, Alabama. I'm very excited to start my life down here. I hope to be someone the people of Central Alabama can trust and enjoy day after day. You guys are the reason I do my job, and I hope that you can let me into your family. I'm not just a weather nerd. I enjoy singing and dancing, playing softball, and cheering on my Chicago Bears and Cubbies. You can also email me anytime, Kalee Dion at cbs42.com. Have a great day.
So,
I would watch her.
there you go.
Pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, see what you get happens when you put things online. That was off the webpage for your news station down there. So CBS, doing well, and that's quite a jump.
Yeah, it has been a big jump, and I could already see the improvement from me from when I moved there back in April to now is incredible when you do, because before I was only doing weather 2 days a week up in WCIA at Champaign, and now I'm doing it 5 days a week, and it's just amazing, the improvement, and I've learned so much, and I love it. That's why I love my job, because I learn every day.
So now we can play truth or lie about the weather. See, folks, because I'm all geeked up about the weather. Now we can find out truth or lie. Blame the weatherman. Truth or lie? Is it your fault you create the weather?
No, it's not my fault. Don't blame me.
All right. Do you feel guilty at all cashing your check when you're horribly wrong about the weather?
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
I do feel bad.
Bring an umbrella today and it's sunshiny. No, you'll be wearing shorts and it snows like today. I mean,
I don't think I've ever made that big of a mistake, but I do feel bad sometimes if a cold front moves in a little quicker than I thought.
Do you think you got it easier in Alabama because the temperature's a little bit more moderate than it would be than someplace where it extremes a lot, or am I wrong about Alabama weather?
Well, Alabama weather is pretty extreme, and actually, when the snow does come and the cold does come, people blame you because you're from the north. So they're like, "You brought this,
you damn Yankee."
Yeah. Yep.
Someone that's in Georgia explained to me the difference between a Yankee and a damn Yankee. A Yankee is someone from the north. A damn Yankee is someone from the north who comes and lives in the south.
Yeah, that's me then.
That's how they described it to me, and I was like, okay, how you doing?
Welcome.
Good to meet you too. Sweet tea, absolutely. Did you drink a lot of sweet tea down that way?
Actually, when I first got there, I didn't like sweet tea, but now I like sweet tea. They've brought me over to the dark side.
Well, Southern sweet tea is got like so much sugar in it, you can see it move in the glass, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like, you want some tea with that sugar?
No, that's exactly what it is.
You have anything diet? You're not from here, are you? No. But so you're doing morning show.
Yep.
You're doing like a Today Show kind of deal, or the wake up thing. How early you got to get up?
I get up at 1:30 every morning.
So there you go, kids. That's the big time. When you get to the national level, you get up at 1:30 in the morning. And how long does it take to prep your weather forecast?
Well, I don't go on until 5, so I get there at 2, and between the hours of 2 and 5, I do makeup, I do hair, I do my forecast, I make the forecast, look at all the models, then I make the graphics that you actually see on the screen. I make all those so that I know what to talk about, because we don't have a script or anything. It's just kind of like what's on the graphic. And then I have to record a couple of things for, internet and also another channel that we have, and then it's showtime.
So by the time you're on, how long would you say for an actual weather forecast?
Oh, it depends. Anywhere from, a lot of them are 30 seconds because it's very fast-paced in the morning. So I get on, I'm off within 30 seconds. The longest weather hit is maybe 2 minutes.
So for 2 minutes, you've got to prep about 3 hours.
Yes.
Nice. Again, kids, this is what happens in the big league. So now, might as well go the next step. What kind of schooling you need to be a big-time weather forecaster?
Need to go to school for...
Need a dartboard with a cloudy on one side and sunny on the other.
Pointer.
And
Just get the pointer down, and you're
darts.
good to go.
Okay. Now, is the backdrop the green screen, or is it a different color at your place?
It's green.
Green screen. You ever look the wrong way?
Yes. I've walked backwards, too, before.
You ever wear the wrong color and disappear on the green screen?
Yes. Because green's my favorite color. So I want to wear it all the time, and I can't because you key out.
All right, but folks, if you're paying attention, we're talking to a friend from the neighborhood. That's Kaylie Dion. She's from Herscher, and now
CBS 42, proud recipient of 6 awards from the Alabama Broadcasters Association. More awards than any other station for the second year in a row, including Television Station of the Year. CBS 42, the names you know, the experience you trust.
If you are just joining us this morning and wondering who is the weather person, this is Kalee Dion.
It is.
We are welcoming her to Wake Up, the newest face here on Wake Up Alabama. Very excited to have her here, and she'll be here every day from now on out. So there you go. Charles Daniel, still with CBS 42, weekend meteorologist.
Absolutely.
And other roles throughout the week.
Yeah. So how was the first day? You're good?
Yes.
Fun?
Yes.
Fun.
Good.
I had a great
Scared.
time. Very excited to continue.
And we didn't scare
You're
you.
like, what did I sign up for?
Maybe once or twice.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's every day, especially Tuesdays.
there you go. So did they make you bring donuts on your first day or anything like that?
Nope.
Is there any hazing goes on TV?
Not really.
Really? Because you'd have got a lot here in radio. I mean, oh yeah, you got to bring donuts for everybody for a week.
Yeah, they just made me dance on TV. That's all they make me do that.
That probably wasn't such a big deal for you.
No, I enjoy doing it.
Yeah. So that's cool. Now, as weather person, they tend to be the ones that get sent out to do the odd story coverage, because I've seen on your Facebook page and what you're in the softball team and different health challenges and all the rest. Is it because we don't want to detract from the credibility of our regular news anchors, or is it because you've done the weather and you're available, or just because they figure you'll roll with it? You're cool with that.
I'm cool with that. That's why they do it. I'm always the one that volunteers.
Yeah.
I'm like, get me out there. Let me do something fun. I play baseball, do all that stuff.
But see, this is when the air show comes. They'll be all going, "Wow, that's neat," and you'll be the one with the Blue Angels going, "Woo!" and doing barrel rolls over the top of Birmingham.
I've tried to let them let me jump out of a plane. They seem to not let me do that yet.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get it.
That's the insurance thing. But do you find a lot of plastic people, not necessarily where you are now, but in TV, are they more plastic? Are the faces that the people see on the screen the faces that they would know if they met them someplace else?
There's both. There's the people that are exactly the same. They are nobody different on television. And then there are those people that you're like, really? You aren't like that.
Because it'd just be kind of funny. I always pictured, like, when my first radio convention I went to. It's 2,000 radio people, 2,000 guys in a room going, "Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. How are you? We're Bear from Oregon. Bring it in. Slide down those taters. Those taters are great. Bring them down here, and they all talk like this." And you'd want to punch every one of them after about 3 minutes. But I can just picture the guy smiling, the guy walking around, got the little tie on, and oh yeah, does all the news anchors, they all wear a complete suit? Does it just suit up for the top for TV?
It depends. A lot of the main anchors wear the complete suit, but a lot of our sports guys wear the shorts, because you can get behind the desk. If I did not have to stand on the weather wall, I would be wearing half a suit and not a whole suit, because I don't like wearing whole suits all the time. I'm going to be honest.
Alabama, enjoy that. Think about that while you're looking at the pages there. And so it's a lot of fun. And you obviously went to school for this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what kind of school is it? What does it take to become a weather person?
Well, I went to school at Southern Illinois University, Carbondale for broadcasting first.
How'd that work out, the old broadcasting degree?
It worked out great.
Oh, okay.
It seems to get me where I need to go. And now I'm in school for meteorology as well. I'm graduating this summer. So I've been in that for like 3 years.
So are you officially a meteorologist or are you just a forecaster until you become?
I'm a meteorologist now because I have enough credits and I'll have my bachelor. If you get past a certain amount of credits, you can be considered a meteorologist. When I graduate in July, I will be officially a Bachelor of Science in Meteorology.
Wow. Is there a lot of homework in that? I mean, looking for a side career.
Yeah, there's a lot of homework, but it's easy because I do it every day. So it's kind of nice because I apply it to my everyday life.
Okay. And, the reason I was asking about if people are genuine when they're on the air is simply because, you got a little upset during one of your broadcasts here.
CBS 42 News, named Best Newscast in the state of Alabama by both the Alabama Broadcasters Association and the Associated Press. CBS 42 News at 5, 6, and 10. The names you know, the experience you trust.
You get a $7,000 custom-made Tiffany engagement ring.
Ooh. Nice.
Well, not necessarily you. We would probably have less appreciation. But it's amazing. So, of course, you want to hang on to it.
Yes.
Well, a Minneapolis couple out, in their boat. She takes it off to put on, some sunscreen and stuff. Puts it in her mouth. Somehow it falls out of her mouth. Can't find it anywhere.
My heart just stopped.
Yeah. So anyway, of course, they're in a panic. They can't find it. A nearby guy likes to scuba dive for fun and find lost treasures on the bottom of the lake. And he actually ends up finding it.
I mean, that's all I think about is at a lake, a random scuba diver.
You know what I mean? He spent 3 days looking for this just to see if he could find it. When he heard about it, he found it with a metal detector 3 inches below the sand.
Which is amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
That was more than amazing because when you're boating, even if they were still, which they likely were because she was putting the sunscreen on her bow, so maybe they were still, but still, to go back to that location and guess where you are out in the middle of a lake is not easy to go to the exact location.
So we set up the story. They drop the ring in the lake, and it's a $7,000 ring, and you start getting verklempt on everybody.
Yeah, I was having a moment.
You have a moment. So this is the difference between you saying, "Hey, this was an interesting story." Now listen what happens to Kaylie.
That's why it took this guy 3 days, but kudos to him for finding that small ring at the bottom of a lake. And this couple is pumped. They gave the guy $750 just for his efforts.
And bragging rights.
Yeah.
I mean, that's huge because you know that she felt so bad. I'm emotional for her. Because
we need a tissue for Kaylie. She's getting a little choked up thinking about what would have happened.
Emotional for her.
No,
they found it, so that's good.
She put it in her mouth, though, to keep it safe. I guess that's a normal move. I don't know. The sunscreen, you don't want to get out. But then she must have started talking, and it fell out, bounced off the bottom of the boat into the water. They thought all hope. She's really beside herself right now.
Just don't take your new rock on a boating trip.
I could just see myself doing something like that. Just saying.
Ay.
See, you're all upset about somebody you don't even know.
I know.
You don't see Dan Rather going, and then the ring fell in the water. I need a moment. It just doesn't seem to work that way,
There's a difference between me and Dan Rather, right?
About 1,000 years. But see, that's a genuine personality. That's what people, I think, it's what draws folks to TV, The guy you're working with, is he a pretty nice guy?
Yeah, Steven, he's a really nice guy, and he always makes me act foolish. He always eggs me on.
Yeah, he thinks he's making you look foolish, but
no.
It's just trying to deflect it from himself. Just saying. Sorry, Steve. Anyway, can you hang out for a little while?
Yeah.
All right, Kaylie Dion, local celeb, and we're going to talk when we get back from some business, and we'll squeeze in a tune as well. And you're going to be doing a little talk in town tomorrow, right?
Yes.
All right, we'll talk about that in just a moment. But first, we've got to get up to business time here, and we'll squeeze a tune in one of Kaylie's favorites on XCOUNTRY 106.5.